welcome back, Ranger Nation. Game 2 of our Friday night doubleheader right here at the Forest Lake High School. Forest Lake winning Game 1, also known as Game 17 on the 2017 regular season schedule by a final score of 10-1. It was classified as a road win. Forest Lake now 5-2 on the road, 8-2 while playing right here at the Forest Lake High School. They will host Cretin-Derham Hall yet again for the second time tonight. Again, this is Game 2 of our Friday night doubleheader. Game number 18
number 12, Anna Klein,
is just one pitch away from being officially underway. Starting pitcher for your maroon and gold for Game 2, number 22, Amanda Gamenden. Okay, you can start operating the scoreboard now. I believe, yes, 2-0. With the win in Game 1 here tonight, Forest Lake now riding a 4-game winning streak, outscoring their opponents 40-11 in the process. Rangers also improved to 10-4 in the Suburban East Conference with the prior win over CDH. And Gamenden, a rough start, 4-pitch walk to number 12 of CDH. Raiders with the runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Fastball by Gamenden, picked up by Jorgensen in center field. Now one away here in the top of the first. Raiders still with the runner on first. You are watching Ranger softball right here on Lakes Area Community Television. Final home game of the regular season. Hard to believe. Just 2 regular season games left. Runner takes off for second. Anderson unable to corral that one as it's in the dirt. Runner will advance. Stolen base credited. That will kind of mess up the double play option there for Forest Lake, but nice pitch by Amanda. Now 0-2. And 2 on its way. Chase pitch, and the runner takes off for third. That is heads up base running by Cretin-Derham Hall, completely catching Forest Lake off guard. Is it 2-1 or 1-2? I don't think it's 1-1. Fastball hit over to second. Schmidtke in and out of the glove, and the Raiders strike first here in Game 2 to take a 1-0 lead.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 15, Kennedy Spearing.
Kennedy Spearing now at the plate, batting fourth for the Raiders. Cretin-Derham Hall again with the runner on first, just 1 out. Gamenden with the first pitch, change up in the dirt, runner takes off. Anderson with a throw down to second, and that is your second out. Heads up play by catcher Logan Anderson. Now 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's the 1-0 change up. High, now 2-0. Fastball just missing low and inside. 3-0. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Raiders with a 1-run lead. Change up right down the heart of the plate now, 3-1. Second walk given up by Gamenden. She struggles with
Next up for the Raiders, number 26,
accuracy
Maddie
issues
Morrison.
here early on in the top of the first, but every pitcher struggles at some point. She's just looking to get into the
Courtesy
groove.
running
She'll
for
find
catcher,
it.
Number 16, Ruth Olson.
Pinch runner brought in over at first for the Raiders as number 26 steps up to the plate. Maddie Morrison. Change up across the plate. Ball one. Interesting. 1-0. Raiders now 3-11 after losing to Forest Lake in game one. It's been a tough year for the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders. Here's the 2-0 by Amanda, missing high and outside, now 3-0. Gamenden continues to struggle here in the early stages. I don't know what Forest Lake is going to resort to. I mean, Bannicky still out, I believe, with concussion symptoms. I was hoping to get her up here for part of this broadcast, but being senior night and the last home game of the 2017 season, regular season, I'm guessing that she wants to spend it with her sisters in the dugout. Can't argue that. Full count to Morrison, and there is another walk. Runners now on first and second. Forest Lake still looking for out number 3. What happened to the PA address? They leave. Fouled off just out of reach of Backiston over there at first base. Oh, 0-1. Missing low and inside now, 1-1. Raiders with runners on first and second. 1-run lead here early in the top of the first. Pop straight up, Anderson grabs it for out number 3, and Cretin-Derham Hall will strand 2. But they bring home 1 to take a 1-run lead. Bottom of the first, also known as the Rangers half, coming up next, right here on the official voice. Everything maroon and gold. Lakes Area Community Television. You can also
would like to take a moment to thank the Forest Lake High School softball program for their amazing support.
I would love to comment on that, but
Forest
we all know what will
Love our
happen
police
if I
officers,
do.
love our police force.
Not allowed to have an opinion when you're in the media. I already got in trouble for that. And I didn't even say anything. I just posted it. So, even though I cannot comment on it, I will say that I am damn glad that we are keeping our police department right here in Forest Lake where they belong. Looks looks like the batting order for your maroon and gold looks pretty similar, at least the first two. Madison leading off, heads up over there. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Softball traveling at 30 miles an hour off the back ear calf. Throw down to second. Will indicate that we are ready to rock and roll as the
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Forest
breeze
Lake
continues to
Rangers,
pick up
the
here
number
at the
15,
Forest Lake High
shortstop,
School.
Kayla Madison.
Leading off, number 15 starting at shortstop. You know the name, Kayla Madison. Forest Lake Rangers. You're looking at your runs leader as well as the hit leader for your Forest Lake Ball Club. Missing low and outside. 2-0. Did we give up on the scoreboard here in game two? Good eye. Now 3-0. Yep, 3-0 says blue. Red light special. And that will cross the plate. 3-1. Congratulations to all 5 seniors here for Forest Lake. This is senior/youth night here at Forest Lake High School. Madison will reach courtesy of a 5-pitch walk. That's going to bring up number 22.
Number 22,
Your
Amanda Gamunden.
starting pitcher for game 2, Amanda Gamunden. Had an excellent game at the plate and in the field in game 1. First pitch. Sounded like a strike, but there's a ball up on the scoreboard. It can only be one of the two. Which one is it? Oh, 0-2, even though the scoreboard says 1-1. Gamunden in protective mode here. And a stolen base credited to Kayla Madison, as that stolen base will eliminate the possibility of a double play ball. Now 1-2 to Gamunden. On deck is number 18, Maya Schmidtke. Fouled off by Gamunden, still 1-2. One and two to Amanda. Missing outside, count now even at 2 apiece. Rangers with a runner on second. And that one is smashed into the gap, will reach right field. Madison held up at third. Rangers now with runners on the corners. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first.
Second baseman Maya Schmidtke.
It's going to bring up number 18, starting first here in game 2, Maya Schmidtke. On deck, Backiston. First pitch to Schmidtke. Runner takes off for second, and Nobody's holding down the fort at second base. It's a stolen base for Amanda. Runners now on second and third. Pitch to Schmidtke. Fouled off. Excellent cut, too. 1-1. Schmidtke, nice job to pull the bat back there. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That's going to miss low, get away from the catcher, and Madison will score. And we are tied up here in the bottom of the first. Gamenden also advances to third. Rangers still threatening. 3-1 to Schmidtke. Backeston on deck. Rangers jumped out ahead by 5 in game 1. Let's see if they can continue to pile on the runs here in the first. 3-1. And that is jacked down the third baseline. Gamenden will score. And Schmidtke held up at first as she picks up an RBI. Look at this. Takes off for second. Now that is heads up base running. Hope you kids at home are watching the television. Simply amazing. It's going to bring up number 25, Claire Backeston. Raiders still in search of out number 1. Now trailing after going up 1-0 in the top of the first. That one crushed up the middle. Schmidtke waved home. Backeston will hold up at first. Rangers with a 2-run lead. Forest Lake now 3, Cretin-Derham Hall 1.
Now batting for the Rangers, number 9, the DP, Sheridan Glashen.
Sounds like she's taking over DH responsibilities. But she was your catcher for game 1. Backeston on first. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Heads up back there. That one is fouled off just beyond the baseball team. Yeah, I wonder how they did. They played at White Bear Lake today. I'll have to run over there and see how they did. 0-1. What a job by Glassen to extend out of her comfort zone, reach down and pull a single out of nowhere. Rangers now with runners on first and second as Logan Anderson steps to the plate. You know it's Logan when they cue the Dora the Explorer music. Raiders desperately still looking for out number 1. Bat pulled back in time. 1-0. On deck is number 21, Bailey Fredalone. Hit over to short. Force at third. Now 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Rangers still with runners on first and second. As number 21, Bailey Fredalone steps to the plate. Fratellone, one of 5 seniors on this Forest Lake softball team. As you know, tonight is senior night.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number
It
7,
is also
Lindsey Johnson.
youth night. So everybody wins, regardless of what age. Change up, missing high and outside, now 1-0 to Fratellone. Senior number 23, Ashley Nelson on deck. That one gets away from the pitcher, now 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Missing low and inside, 3-0. Red light special to Fratellone. Catching the inside corner, now 3-1. Ranger runners are ready to rock and roll. That one is in the dirt. Ball 4. Rangers
Now batting
now
for the Rangers,
with
number 23, the third
bases
baseman,
loaded.
Ashley Nelson.
Ashley Nelson to the plate. Bases juiced on deck. Jorgensen. First pitch to Nelson. Low, but it hits the strike zone for strike 1. Now 0-1 to Ashley. Here's the 0-1. And that is in the dirt. Count now even at 1 apiece. After going down by 1 in the top of the first, Forest Lake now finds themselves up by 2 runs. Big swing and a miss there by Nelson. 1-2. Ashley in protective mode. Here's the 1-2. Contact is made, popped up along third baseline on the wrong side of the chalk. I guess it doesn't really matter when it's popped up, but 2 away.
Now batting for the Rangers.
It's going to bring up number 3,
the center fielder, Avery
batting
Jorgensen.
9th, the very speedy Avery Jorgensen. Heads up, Joe. After Jorgensen, it's back to the top of the order. Connection is made. That could be trouble for the Raiders. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And Fratellone advances to third. Forest Lake now leads by 4. Runners on the corners. Let's see what they decide to do here. Top of the order, Kayla Madison.
Now batting for the Rangers, number 15, the shortstop, Kayla Madison.
So this game has a familiar taste. Like I said, Rangers starting out game 1. Jorgensen pushing the envelope, and she has stolen second. Kind of a risky move with police officers here. Still threatening. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Pitch to Madison. Catches the upper portion of the strike zone. 1-1. Hits leader and Ranger run leader. Bunt attempt. Deflected back towards the backstop. Now 1-2. On deck is your pitcher, Amanda Gamenden. Here's the 1-2. Contact is made, heads up over there in foul territory. Still 1-2. And nobody was hit, so that's good. Boy, a lot of people here for game 2. A pretty good turnout for game 1, but fans continue to file in here at the Forest Lake High School. What a shot by Matt.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
Hi, I'm Jordan Peele. I'm usually trying way too hard to be funny. Well, right now I'm going to be completely serious with you. Online bullying is a toxic side effect of modern technology. No one's immune to it. Not you, not me, nobody. But there's a way we can fix it. This emoji in the symbol section of your phone's emoji keyboard. Use it when you see bullying online to say, I see what you're doing, not cool, definitely not funny. And I know what funny is. I coined the phrase wordness to the turdness. So join me and become a witness. When you see bullying online, use this emoji to do something. Learn more at iwitnessbullying.org.
Now batting Marina Cheetah, senior of Cretin-Durham Hall. Gamenda with the pitch. Big swing and a miss. And I still don't know what the count is. There we go, 1-1. Popped up towards third, called off by Madison. Out number 1.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 9, Aaron Myers.
Now to the plate, number 9, Aaron Myers. Infield plain shallow. First pitch just missing the strike zone. 1-0. Change up, just missing outside. 2-0. Missing, but not by much. 3-0, I think. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, 3-0. Trailing by 4. Nope, no green light. Red light in effect. 3-1. Rangers will reach courtesy of a 5-pitch walk. Raiders with the runner on first, 1 away here in the top of the second.
Now batting for the Raiders. Number 14, Allie Stika.
Abby Stika to the plate for Cretin-Derham Hall. Pop straight back. Out of play. 0-1. Back to the top of the order after Stika. Unless, of course, Forest Lake can force a ground ball double play here. 1-1. In the dirt, that's going to get past Anderson. Myers will reach second. 2-1. Missing low and inside now, 3-1. On its way. Hit back, just out of reach of Gamenden. Throw on to first, and what a grab by Backiston. Now 2 outs here in the top of the second, but
Now batting for the Raiders, number 12, Hannah Klein.
That one could have easily gotten away from Claire over there at first. And it looks like the coach from Cretin-Derham Hall kind of just making sure that her foot was on the bag, and it was indeed an out, but top of the order coming at you. First pitch in the dirt. Anderson able to relocate it in time. 1-0. Missing inside, 2-0. Of course, they haven't updated their site yet. And Rangers boys baseball at White Bear Lake today, as that one's deflected off of the glove of Gamenden, and Schmidtke just runs out of time. It's going to bring in a run for the Raiders.
Molly Rodenbaugh.
Now on the scoreboard with 2, trailing by 3. Still have a runner over there on first. That will bring up number 10, Molly Rodenbach. Runner takes off for second, but since contact is made, she'll be heading right back. Still 2 outs here in the top of the second. Thank you. Beautiful hit right to number 23. It does not get much easier than that. Routine catch, and that will do it.
As we move to the bottom of the second,
Rangers, half of the second coming up.
All Raiders.
All right, I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, So who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Starting pitcher for the Rangers will lead off in the bottom of the second, number 22, Amanda Gamenden. Yeah, batting second in the batting order. On deck is Maya Schmidt.
Amanda Gamenden.
Rangers putting up 5 in the bottom of the first, just like in game 1. Interesting mix. Nobody on and nobody out. First pitch to Gamenden, and that is ruled a fair ball. Leadoff single for your starting pitcher. It's going to bring up number 18, Maya Schmidtke. On deck, Claire Backiston.
Now batting for the Rangers, number 18, the second baseman, Maya Schmidtke.
Infield playing in for Cretin Durham Hall as Schmidtke steps to the plate. Rangers with 1 on first. Nobody out. First pitch to Maya. Fastball fouled off. Still 75 degrees here at 8:01 p.m. Runner takes off for second, and Gamenden is tagged out. Now 2 away here in the bottom of the second. I think there's 2 outs. Maybe not. Maybe there's just 1. 1-1 to Schmidtke. In the dirt, 2-1. Forest Lake trying to improve as that one is jacked into deep right center. And with no wind, no air movement whatsoever, that ball stalls
Baseman, number 25, Claire
and
Backiston.
drops just shy of clearing right center field wall. Backiston now to the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Her team up by 3. Nobody on and 2 away. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. If Forest Lake can indeed walk away with the victory here tonight, they will have swept the Cretin Durham Hall Raiders in a best of 2, winning the first one by a score of 10-1. Forest Lake has now outscored their opponents to 11 in the last 4. Rangers winning 4 straight. Looking to keep the momentum going as they make a postseason push. Red light special will send Backiston down to first, courtesy of a 4-pitch walk.
For the Rangers.
That's going to bring up
nine,
number
DP
9,
Glashen.
designated hitter. Now 5 straight balls thrown by the Cretin-Derham Hall pitcher. 1-0. Missing high, not by much, but it was out. 2-0. Good looking swing there, 2-1. On deck is your catcher, Logan Anderson. Two and one on its way. Hit and hit well. Unfortunately, the problem lies with where it landed, and that was right in the right fielder's glove for out number 3. As we enter the third, it is Forest Lake 5, Cretin-Derham Hall 2. And you are watching it all unfold right here on the official voice of Rangers Everything, Lakes Area Community Television.
It's harder whenever there's a bigger group. Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
Here in the, it's the top of the third, isn't it? A little tardy on the scoreboard there. First pitch to Mendez is high for ball 1, 1-0. Mendon with the 1-0, a changeup. Just enough to draw contact, now 1-1. Corners playing in for Forest Lake. Here's the 1-1. Hit over to short. Madison with a throw on to first. One away. Nice job by Madison to adjust to that bad hop.
Except for the Raiders, number 15, Kennedy Spearing.
Now batting fourth in the lineup. 15, Kennedy Spearing. On deck is Maddie Morrison. Mendon with a change-up to start out the at-bat. Now 1-0. hit well. Nice job by Nelson to knock it down, and look at that. Nelson to Madison. Over to Backiston to finish it up. Out number 2. Wow.
Now batting for the
Just the
Raiders,
fact
number
that she
26,
had
Maddie Morrison.
time. This Rangers softball team is indeed something special. Now with 2 outs, Maddie Morrison to the plate, 1-0. Second pitch to Morrison. Fastball right down the heart. Called off by the left fielder. Is that Drury? I believe so. Out number 3. Rangers 5. Raiders 2. Rangers half of the third coming up next right here on Lakes Area. Community Television. Forest Lake continuing to rock on. Well, there is a lot of people here for this game. I mean, there were a lot of people here for game 1 as well, but they have really shown up here in the masses for game 2. Again, this is game number 18 on the schedule. Only 2 left after tonight. This is the final regular season home game for this Forest Lake Rangers softball team. If you can believe that. I know I say it every time around this time of year, but man, the seasons go by really, really fast. Leading off for your maroon and gold here in the bottom of the third. That's number 10, Logan Anderson. On deck, Bailey Fratellone. Through 17 so far this year, Forest Lake 5-2, 1 on the road, and 8-2 while at home. See if they can bump that up 1 more and make that 9-2. Sure, they can do it.
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Forest Lake Rangers.
Number
Catcher,
10.
Number 10, Logan Anderson.
Catcher Logan Anderson will start things out here in the bottom of the third. First pitch missing, low and inside. Good high, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 to Anderson. That will miss low, 2-0. On its way. 3-0. Red light special. Fratellone on deck. Three and 0 on its way. And that will miss high and outside. Anderson will reach courtesy of a 4-pitch walk.
Number 21, the right fielder, Bailey
And number 7, junior Lindsey Johnson will come in and pinch run for Anderson. Stepping up to the plate with no outs, number 21, Bailey Fratellone.
Lindsey Johnson.
I think they got that backwards. Johnson is pinch running, Fratellone to the plate. In the dirt, ball 1. Nice job by the catcher to stay with that ball. Rangers have the speedy Johnson on first. Can make it to second before he even blink. 1-0 to Fredalone. And Johnson takes off like a bullet out of a gun. And that is a stolen base credited to number 7, Lindsey Johnson. That will eliminate the possibility of a double play ball. Fredalone will step back in 1-1, and Nelson on deck. See if Forest Lake can add on to that 3-run lead. Little high, but apparently still within that box we call a strike zone. 1-2. Johnson ready to rock and roll on second. 2-1 to Fredalone has just become a 2-2. Let's see what the Raiders pitcher decides to go with here. Low and in the dirt. 3-2. Congratulations to all 5 of the Forest Lake graduating seniors this season. One of them at the plate, another one on deck. Popped up into left center, picked up by the left fielder for out number 1. It's going to bring up number 23, another
baseman, number 23,
graduating
Ashley
senior, Ashley Nelson now at the plate. Jorgensen on deck. And Johnson looking to take third, will head back to second as Nelson decides to pull that bat back. 0-1. In the dirt, and that's going to get away from the catcher. Johnson will take third, no problem. Count now 1-1 to Nelson. Corners playing in. Here's the 1-1 to Nelson. Missing high and away. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Wow. Nice job by Nelson to go up and grab that bunt. That's going to score Johnson. Rangers now lead by 4, but wow.
Center fielder Avery Jorgensen.
What an amazing bunt that was. A lot of people struggle with the bunt when it's right down the heart of the plate. That one, she had to reach well out of her comfort zone to get a piece of, and just beautiful. First pitch to Jorgensen. Again, it's going to get away from the catcher. Nelson will reach second. Again, eliminating any chance of a double play ball. 1-0 to Jorgensen. One 1-0 on its way. Just missing outside 2-0. Good eye there by Avery. See if she can bring Nelson home. Madison on deck. Just missing low of the strike zone. 3-0. Looks like the coach has given Jorgensen a green light, just wants to make sure that if she decides to use that option, that the pitch is absolutely perfect. 3-0. And it wasn't perfect. Little inside now, 3-1. Did I just feel a drop? Nice jack by Jorgensen. Nelson initially waved around, eventually held up. That was a good call by the coach. Runners now on the corners. Jorgensen on first and Nelson on third.
Shortstop, number 15,
it's going to bring up number 15 as we are back to the top of the order. Kayla Madison leads this team in runs and hits, and we've got some drip drops going on. Even though there's, skies are not very threatening, but go ahead and wait. I'm going to say, well, you sit there and wait for that ball to roll out of foul play. We'll bring home 3 more Rangers. Oh, 1 to Madison. On deck, Gamenden looks to lay down the bunt, pulls it back, and a stolen base there by the very speedy number 3, Avery Jorgensen. Cretin-Derham Hall struggling to get out of the bottom of the third here. Now trailing by 4. 0-1 on its way. Hit down the first baseline. That's going to reach the outfield. 1 will score. Here comes Jorgensen, and the Rangers take a 6-run lead here in the bottom of the third. Still threatening with Madison over there on first. That's going to bring up number 22, Amanda Gamenden. No action going on in either bullpens. Pitch count has got to be getting up there for this pitcher of Cretin-Derham Hall. First pitch to Gamenden. Change up, and had a hard time adjusting. She already had stepped into that one. Now 0-1. Madison looking on for some sort of signal from coach. No steal. Swing away. 0-1. And that is going to stay in play. Nice job by Gamenden to try and take Morrison off of the play.
Now batting for Forest Lake.
Then we have Madison
Number
on
18,
second,
second baseman,
Schmicke
Maya
at
Schmicke.
plate. 2 outs. Pakistan on deck. Home run. Now with that pitch. Missing low, 1-0. Corners playing shallow for the Raiders. Here's the 1-0 to Maya. And that is capitalized on. Here comes Madison. Rangers now lead by 7.
Next up for the Forest Lake
Schmicke
Rangers.
picks up an RBI.
Number 25, the first baseman, Claire Backestoon.
Backestoon now to the plate. Had an excellent outing on the mound for Forest Lake in game 1. See what she can do here at the plate. Our team up by 7. Almost midway through game number 2. Catching the outside corner, barely. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Wow. Nice rip by Backiston. Rangers threatening
Next up
runners on
for the
first
Rangers.
and second.
Number 9, the DP.
And that
Jordan
was,
Glashen.
that has forced the hand of the Cretin-Durham Hall coach to not sit there and watch his pitcher suffer anymore. We're going to take a pause for the cause as the Raiders bring in another pitcher. Don't go anywhere. You are watching Game 2 of our Friday night doubleheader right here on Lakes Area Community Television.
What a beautiful day. Not exactly how I'd describe it.
That's because you need some coffee. Thanks for the ride to class, by the way.
Yep, and now we're stuck in traffic, and we're gonna be late. Professor McDonald is gonna kill me, man. If I'm late to one more class, she says she's gonna fail me.
Nothing that some coffee can't fix.
Yeah, great solution, Keegan, but where is this coffee that you speak of, huh? I don't...
2 blocks down, make a right.
No, not a chance, man. We're already gonna be late.
Let me get that. Since you're driving, I'll be your PT. Speak of the devil, it's Professor McDonald. I told her we're stopping for coffee.
What? No!
Dude, relax. I asked her if she wanted something.
Did she say anything?
Mocha frap. She wants a mocha frap, extra whip. She says if we don't get there in 15 minutes, we're failing in class. Hey, at least we're getting coffee.
Keegan, you're my personal texter, not my personal coffee guy. She loves those mocha fraps.
Welcome back to, I almost said period number 3. This ain't hockey season.
Now pitching for the Raiders. Number 13, Autumn Mendez.
Autumn Mendez taking over pitching responsibilities for the Cretin-Durham Hall Raiders. Her ball club trailing by 7 here in Game 2 of our Friday night Diamond doubleheader here at the Forest Lake High School, and that had a little bit of velocity to it. 1-0. That one in the dirt now, 2-0. Contact is made, now 2-1. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, which has been going on for over a half hour now. Hit over to second, Schmidtke waved home. Backiston will reach third, and Glasson will reach second.
Now batting for the Rangers, the catcher, number 10, Logan Anderson.
Drury checking in as a pinch runner. And the Rangers now lead by 8. Cue in Dora the Explorer. Logan Anderson now at the plate.
Abby Drury, the flex is running for the DP.
Yeah, you can tell when Anderson's coming to the plate because kids start running from everywhere. Little girls are loving the Dora the Explorer music here at the Forest Lake High School. First pitch to Anderson, just out of the strike zone. 1-0. That's going to be trouble. That's going to bring home Backiston. That's going to bring home Drury. And the Rangers now lead by 10. What an explosive, talented softball team Forest Lake has put together yet again your 2016 SEC champions. Looking to make it back-to-back. If they continue to play like this, they are going to go deep into the postseason. Runner on first, still 2 outs. Bailey Fratellone now batting. Catching the inside corner, 0-1. Here's the second pitch to Bailey. Missing outside, 1-1. Speedy Johnson on first. See if they decide to send her. 1-1. Contact is made, and that is going to roll foul. Fratellone will head back to the plate. Johnson over to first. Nelson on deck for your maroon and gold. One and two to Fratellone. And that's going to get away. Wild pitch there by Mendez will allow for Johnson to steal second. And I believe she has just stolen her 50th base here tonight. I may have exaggerated a little bit on that. 2-2 to Fratellone. 2-2 on its way. Nice job by Fratellone to keep the at-bat alive. Still 2-2. This could possibly go down. And apparently that is strike 3. Rangers strand 1, but they score a whole crap load. Forest Lake with a 10-run lead as we enter the fourth. It is Forest Lake 12, Creighton Durham Hall 2. And you are watching the Forest Lake Rangers softball show here on Lakes Area Community Television. These Rangers literally putting on a clinic. If your kids are anywhere close to the TV, get them in here. This is a free clinic put on by your Rangers softball team.
956-630.
Grace has some pretty stellar arms, like Serena Williams good, but her face is pretty disgusting.
Someone please tell him to go back into his closet and leave us alone.
Brittany's face is so stupid and I hate her so much. It's like a scientist created her in a lab to annoy humanity and didn't even do that good of a job.
Megan reminds me of a troll doll that came to life intent on killing us with her stupidity.
Why is Grace's head so big? It definitely has nothing to do with how smart she is and probably everything to do with how bloated she is.
He's so funny. Just kidding. Who would find this disfigured flamingo funny?
Never post a selfie of yourself. You look so ugly.
The only reason you have so many views is because we think you're a freak and we can't look away.
Megan is the main reason that the world sucks so much.
I would rather get cancer than listen to another Trevor Moran song.
You are a mistake. You should have never been born.
Drown yourself in a shallow puddle, please.
Wow, I hope she's sterile.
These really stopped being funny a long time ago.
You're so much more than the things that people say about you.
Those people have no right to say cruel things to you to make themselves feel better.
It's okay that you sound different than everyone else.
That's what makes you so special.
We will not tolerate it.
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 Every day, people make me feel like I stand out simply because of the way that I look.
Every day people make me feel small.
Every day I face the cruel words of bullying.
And every day people tell me that I'm brave for enduring this humiliation.
But we're not the brave ones.
It's the ones that say no to the bullying.
The witnesses.
If we all join together, there's nothing that we can't do.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
When we see bullying online,
We will let the world know that we're going to take action with the I.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
Our actions will overpower cruel words.
I am a witness.
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 There is power in words.
But it's nothing compared to the power of the actions that we put behind our words.
Visit eyewitnessbullying.org to learn more.
I am a witness, and so are you.
I'm gonna stand by you.
Forest Lake potentially, possibly just 6 short outs away from sweeping the Raiders of Cretin-Durham Hall. As you know, 10-run rule goes into effect once we reach the 5th. So Forest Lake can indeed hang on to this 10-run lead. Well, there will be no reason for inning 6 or 7. Throw down to second by Anderson will indicate that we are ready to rock and roll here in inning number 4. Gamenden still on the mound for your Rangers. Leading off for the Raiders is number 11. That's the only slot that's missing a name. Perfect. Cheetah on deck. Corners playing shallow for your Maroon and Gold. Hit over to short, and no thanks to a bad hop. Not to blame Madison on that. She did everything she could. She stayed in front of it, kept it in the infield, so she did her job. Raiders with a runner on first. Let's see if Forest Lake can force a ground ball double play here. Commander with the pitch. Change up missing low. Now 1-0 to number 7, Marina Cheetah. On deck, number 9, Aaron Myers. Hit over to third, throw on to second. There's one, fielder's choice. And we got one away here in the top of the 4th. I almost called it.
Number 9, Aaron Myers.
Aaron Myers will now step to the plate. One away and a runner on first. Tying run is, well, if you look over to the dugout and look about 9 players down the bench, that's where the tying run is, somewhere down there. Throw to second by Anderson, and she is picked off. Ranger Nation can simply do no wrong here tonight. Now 2 away, as Gamenden will focus all of her efforts on Myers. Wow. 0-2. Gamenden keeping the batters guessing. Change up low and in the dirt. Batter going after it. Here's the 0-2 with 2 outs. Look good from here. Look good from here, Ranger Nation. Now 1-2. Beautiful Friday night here in Forest Lake. Game 2 of our doubleheader changeup. Popped into the gap. Jorgensen will pick it up and bring it back home. That was just kind of a
Next up for the Raiders.
make up your own term
Number
for
14,
it, but
Ellie Stika.
one of those floops. Batting ninth, number 14, Abby Stika. Raiders with a runner on first, 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Popped up into shallow right center tuck, girls. There it is, out number 3. And the Rangers head into the bottom of the 4th, leading by 10. You are watching Friday night Rangers softball right here on Lakes Area Community Television. Senior night / youth night in progress here at the Forest Lake High School. Congratulations to all 5 seniors on this Forest Lake Ball Club. Kayla Madison, Maya Schmidtke, Amanda Gamenden, Bailey Fredalone, and Ashley Nelson. All playing their last high school career home game, regular season career home game, I should say.
After this game, we invite all of our youth players to join the team on the field for a group photo.
If the Rangers continue to even play at a percentage of what they are doing right now, I expect nothing but good things for this Forest Lake Rangers softball team come postseason.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Forest Lake Rangers will be 23, the third baseman.
Is there a new pitcher on the mound?
Nelson.
Leading off for your maroon and gold here in the bottom of the 4th is number 23, Ashley Nelson. In the on-deck circle, number 3, Avery Jorgensen. Can't wait to use our press box. Looks so nice. 1-0 to Nelson. Missing high and away, now 2-0. That's going to reach the outfield. Nelson will reach with a leadoff single, and Forest Lake picks off right where they left off in the bottom of the 3rd.
Avery Jorgensen.
The very speedy number 3, Avery Jorgensen, your center fielder here in game 2. Now batting with a runner on first and nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Missing low and away. 1-0. Here's Mendez with a 1-0. Fastball missing high. Now 2-0 to Jorgensen. Missing low and away. 3-0. And that will catch the inside corner, now 3-1. Jorgensen now with the green light. Nelson ready to rock and roll over there on first. He's going to get away from the catcher. It doesn't matter. That is ball 4. Rangers now with runners on first and second as we head to the top of the order. Number 15, Kayla Madison. Madison leading this Rangers team in hits and runs scored. And she continues to collect stats here tonight. Nobody out. Can Forest Lake add to this 10-run lead? I think so. 1-0 to Madison. On deck is Gamenden. Here's Mendez with the 1-0. Missing high to Madison, now 2-0. Miss. Never mind. I guess that was good enough to catch the inside corner. 2-1. Fouled off along the Forest Lake Ranger dugout side. 2-2. Two and two on its way. Oh, we've got a collision between Nelson and the shortstop, so Nelson should be able to take third. Wait, what the hell is this?
Now batting for the Rangers. Number 22, the pitcher, Amanda London.
Huh. Okay, well, Forest Lake still has runners on first and second. Gamenden now at the plate, 0-1. I was under the impression that if somebody was in the base path and interfered with the runner, then they were automatically given the base, but foul ball, not by more than a few inches. Now 0-2 to Gamenden. Runners on first and second. Jorgensen on second and Madison over on first. Mendez with the pitch, missing, low and inside, 1-2. Maya Schmidtke on deck for your Rangers. Still 71 degrees at 8:43 as that one is popped up into foul territory, 1-2. One and two on its way. Hit. And hit well, picked up by the right fielder, Jorgensen over to third. And Madison held up at first base, now 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth.
The Rangers. Number 18, the second baseman, Maya Schmidtke.
Playing first tonight, number 18, Maya Schmidtke, now batting. Her team up by 10. Runners on the corners on deck is Backiston. Fastball missing high and away for ball one. 1-0 to Schmidtke. And I have just officially received my first mosquito bite this spring. Missing low, 2-0. In the dirt now, 3-0. See if Schmidtke has been given a green light here, or if it is a red light special. 3-0 on its way from Mendez. Right down the heart of the plate now, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 to Schmidtke. Oh. And she hit that fairly hard, but unfortunately it was literally
Let's draw a bunch of them this time. All right.
1 by 1 foot area
5-6-5-9-6.
where the
One more
third
time.
baseman's
7-9-5.
glove was, and that's exactly where it was
6-5-9-6.
hit.
Come on down.
That will do it for
We have
inning number
ticket
4. Forest Lake leads by 10 after, as we enter the fifth. It is Forest Lake 12, Cretin-Derham Hall 2. Forest Lake just 3 outs away from picking up the sweep over Cretin-Derham Hall.
What a beautiful day.
Not exactly how I'd describe it.
That's because you need some coffee. Thanks for the ride to class, by the way.
Yep, and now we're stuck in traffic, and we're gonna be late. Professor McDonald is gonna kill me, man. If I'm late to one more class, she says she's gonna fail me.
Nothing that some coffee can't fix.
Yeah, great solution, Keegan, but where is this coffee that you speak of, huh? I don't...
2 blocks down, make a right.
No, not a chance, man. We're already gonna be late.
Let me get that. Since you're driving, I'll be your PT. Speak of the devil, it's Professor McDonald. I told her we're stopping for coffee.
What? No!
Dude, relax. I asked her if she wanted something.
Did she say anything?
Mocha frap. She wants a mocha frap, extra whip. She says if we don't get there in 15 minutes, we're failing class. Hey, at least we're getting coffee.
Keegan, you're my personal texter, not my personal coffee guy. She loves those mocha fraps.
Rangers offense continues to just
Hitting off the top of the fifth for the Raiders.
dominate.
Number 12, Anna Klein.
In the last 4 played by this Forest Lake Rangers softball team, they have outscored their opponents 40-11. If you count the runs here in game 2, they have outscored their last, they've outscored their opponents 52-13 in the last 5 played. Forest Lake now just 3 outs away. Unless they were to give up a run, of course. But we don't think that way around here. Football season maybe, but not softball. Hit over to short. Nice pickup by Madison. And just like that, 1 away.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 10, Molly Rodenbach.
Chase pitch. That's what we'll call it. 1 down here in the top of the 5th. Forest Lake trying to close out the sweep over Cretin-Derham Hall. The boys did it. 2 games, outscoring them 19-0. Girls are pretty damn close to that number. Just like that, out number 2. Pop fly to Jorgensen in center field.
Now batting for the Raiders,
what is that,
13,
2 pitches, 2
Paul
outs?
Mendez.
3 pitches at most. Raiders down to their last out. Menden struggled early on, but she has really picked up the tempo, found her flow, and is rock and rolling here in the last 3-4 innings pitched. 1-0. Changeup hit down to third. Nelson with a throw on to first, and there is the third and final out. Rangers have just swept the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders in 2 games here at the Forest Lake High School. Final score here from the Forest Lake High School in Game 2 is Forest Lake 12, Cretin-Derham Hall 2.
Thanks for a great game, ladies.
Both games
Well played.
combined, the Rangers have outscored the Raiders
Congratulations to all of our
22 here in the 2017 season series.
Just a reminder,
That will do it for the home
right after
games.
this game, we invite all of our
Regular
youth
season
players to
style
join the team
has
on the field
wrapped
for a
up.
group photo.
2 regular season games left on the road. Forest Lake, let's see, will be
Forest
at
Lake High School softball team would like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting us
White Bear
tonight.
Lake this
We'd also
Monday,
like
the
to thank all the
15th,
parents,
and
the
on the road at
boosters, the
Prior
youth
Lake to
program.
wrap up the
Again, all
regular
of our
season
sponsors for
Friday,
coming out tonight and
May
helping make this a
19th.
great night of softball.
That's going to do it here from the Forest Lake High School final score. Forest Lake 12, Cretin Drum Hall 2. This is Thomas Glenn with Lakes Area Community Television, and this has been a Friday Night Diamond doubleheader. Congratulations, girls. Excellent, excellent play. Can't wait for the postseason to begin. Thanks for watching.